have some Christmas spirit here. After dance. After dance. Ooh, give me back. Ooh. Take it easy. No, we're starting from the end. I won't go around. All right. So, ho ho ho. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yes. Great. That's good. But there's a very popular saying which says that man has 3 stages in life. Stage 1, he believes in a Santa Claus. Stage 2, he does not believe in a Santa Claus. And stage 3, he is a Santa Claus. Now, if you are having a kid, you're obviously going to be a Santa Claus someday. Now, 2 years back, my wife happened to ask me this very strange question. Is Santa Claus really a man? Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, what do you think? Is Santa Claus a man or a woman? Oh, both, okay. I'm gonna come to So, is Santa Claus a man or a woman? Christmas time is here, and I'm sure each one of you would have seen a Santa, at least in a mall. Now, there are many legends that go about where does Santa Claus come from. And I'm sure you would have heard about Saint Nicholas, the patron saint of giving. That's where it came from. And he was a 4th century Greek bishop, Christian bishop. Now he was known for giving charity or giving things to the poor especially. And that's where this trend of sharing and giving started coming in. Now, this legend especially started in Europe. And there are many names that are there. If you see, in France it's called as Père Noël. In Germany, kids are given gifts by Christendom. And in Netherlands, he's called as Der Kerstman. In India, he's called as Christmas Papa or a Christmas Father. But in Canada and in the United States, he's a merry old man from the North Pole known as Santa Claus. But do you really think Santa Claus is true? Think about it. Is Santa Claus really a man or is it a she? Now my wife happened to consolidate all these points to prove that Santa Claus is a woman and not a man. And I had my set of rebuttals against it. And this is how the conversation went. My wife said, if you really think Santa is a man, have you ever seen a man doing shopping earlier than the last day? And I said, well, do you ever see Santa give off the gifts before the 24th of December? Never. So that's fine, fair enough. Then my wife said, if Santa is really a man, then he would not go and give off those presents much before. And I said, the presents are given at the right time itself to the kids to have fun. Then my wife said, if Santa is a man, I'm sure he would get lost in this world giving all these gifts to the kids. The reason being, and he will never stop and ask for directions because men never ask for directions. And I said, Well, Santa, for sure, is not a woman. The reason being, if she was a woman, I'm sure Christmas would have been late because all she would do is doing those makeups before she would have been giving those gifts. So it's going to take a lot of time in doing that. Then she thought about it further again, and she said, Santa would never respond to mails, especially the snail mails. Don't worry, you are always busy on your emails, but Santa would never respond to emails. And I said, which woman have you seen responding to mails? Even you, pretty much the same. Then she said, no Santa would wear a red velvety cloth. And I said, well, women also are not so fond of red velvety clothes. It's all about the right kind of clothing that you really want to show off. Then my wife said, men will never wear, or men would never want, or men will only choose someone who is wearing stockings, and if it's a pretty sexy woman. And I said, even women will not enjoy someone who is wearing stockings, and she will only enjoy someone who is looking better than them. Then I said, what else do you have? And she said, no woman, or rather no men, will actually say a ho 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 to pick up girls. And I said, forget about picking up girls with a ho ho ho. It's more about getting those right kind of gifts. And if you get a diamond solitaire, which woman would not be happy? So it's all about, Christmas is all about sharing and caring. And if you can have a really good time, that's what you need to have. So have a merry ho 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 Christmas.